from. I think that's what comes across more than, I'm not what you would call a ladies' man.
No.
I'm not a real big skirt chaser.
Morgan Freeman, an emblem of narrative prowess and gravitas, has long been celebrated for his distinctive voice and profound portrayals that span across decades of cinema. However, amidst the accolades and reverence, whispers of unease have circulated among those who have worked closely with him. These murmurs suggest a side of Freeman not seen by the public. Join us as we delve into the unsettling reason staff feared being alone with Morgan Freeman. But first, to fully grasp the weight of these claims, we need to explore Freeman's rise to fame and what shaped him into the man he is today. Born on June 1, 1937 in Memphis, Tennessee, Freeman's story begins far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Raised in a racially segregated America, Freeman's early years were a mix of moving around and dealing with economic hardships. His parents, Mamie Edna and Morgan Porterfield Freeman Sr., moved frequently in search of work, a reality that would shape young Morgan's resilience. Freeman's childhood wasn't a walk in the park. Growing up, he faced the challenges of poverty and racial discrimination. But it wasn't all doom and gloom. Freeman discovered his love for acting at a young age. His first taste of the spotlight came unexpectedly at school, when as a punishment he was forced to participate in the school play. Imagine that, a punishment leading to a lifelong passion. This moment was pivotal, revealing a natural talent and setting the stage for his future. Freeman's journey to fame was not without its growing pains. Tragedy struck when he was still young. His father passed away from cirrhosis, leaving a void in his life. This loss deeply affected him, but it also instilled a sense of determination. Morgan Freeman knew he wanted more from life, but the path ahead wasn't clear. He joined the Air Force, hoping to become a fighter pilot, but soon realized that the dream didn't match the reality. Instead, he found himself on a different flight path, one leading back to acting. Freeman's early career was a series of small roles and big struggles. He worked as a dancer at the 1964 World's Fair and as part of a musical theater group in San Francisco. It wasn't easy, but these experiences honed his skills and prepared him for future opportunities. Before Freeman became the voice of God or the wise mentor in countless films, he had his first taste of success on the stage. In 1968, he landed a role in an all-African-American Broadway production of Hello, Dolly, alongside Pearl Bailey. This was a significant break, putting him in the company of future stars and earning him recognition. Though his rise to fame was gradual, these early victories were crucial. They weren't blockbuster hits, but they were enough to keep him going. Freeman often reflects on these times with a sense of humor. "It's been a long journey, but the destination was worth it," he once said. Indeed, his story is a testament to perseverance and passion. However, it wasn't all plain sailing from that point forth, as Freeman would have to face some personal issues alongside his rising success. Freeman's infidelity. Morgan Freeman's personal relationships have stirred significant media attention and controversy, especially regarding his two marriages. His first marriage to Jeanette Adair Bradshaw, spanning from 1967 to 1979, ended amid public allegations of infidelity. This early controversy set a precedent that would reappear in his later relationships, casting a shadow over his personal life. His second marriage to Myrna Colley Lee, which began in 1984, eventually followed a similar tumultuous path. Allegations of infidelity once again emerged, culminating in a protracted legal battle during their divorce proceedings. This not only fueled further scrutiny from the media, but also painted a complex picture of Freeman's off-screen persona. The public disputes and legal entanglements during his divorce from Colley Lee were highly publicized, highlighting the challenges and pressures of maintaining private affairs under the public eye. Before we delve into the unsettling reasons staff feared being alone with Morgan Freeman, his journey brings us to a significant turning point where his views on race and identity stirred both acclaim and controversy, a drama that would set the stage for all the dramas to come. The race talk reversal. Morgan Freeman's comments on racism and racial identity have sparked significant debate, stirring both applause and controversy. Known for his resonant voice and powerful on-screen presence, Freeman's perspective on how to handle the pervasive issue of racism is as distinctive as his acting career. In a pivotal 2005 interview on 60 Minutes, Freeman famously declared that the best way to end racism is to stop talking about it. He argued that constant discussion only perpetuates the divisions, suggesting a move towards a more colorblind society. Expanding on these views, Freeman also took a surprising stance against Black History Month. "You're going to relegate my history to a month?" he questioned the interviewer, proposing that Black history is American history and shouldn't be confined to a specific period. This comment threw a spotlight on the concept of everyday integration versus periodic acknowledgement. The debate intensified in 2011 when Freeman accused the Tea Party movement of harboring racist sentiments towards President Barack Obama. His blunt accusation, "They just don't like this president, and that's one of the things that's bothering me about this country," pinpointed a political divide that many found uncomfortable to discuss openly. But what do these statements really tell us about Freeman and his views on society? Here's a man who has lived through segregation, risen to the pinnacle of an industry fraught with its own racial challenges, and yet chooses to advocate for a society where race isn't a focal point of every conversation. Critics argue that Freeman's approach oversimplifies complex societal issues and overlooks the systemic nature of racism. Supporters, however, applaud his call for a more unified human experience beyond racial lines. In interviews, Freeman often reiterates his belief in seeing people for who they are rather than through the prism of race, posing the rhetorical question, how are we going to get rid of racism until we stop talking about it? Yet, just as Freeman's comments on race were stirring public discussion, a dramatic legal battle loomed, challenging the calm he maintained in his cinematic roles. The lawsuit looms large. It's not every day you hear that Hollywood's smoothest voice, Morgan Freeman, was tangled up in legal drama. Yes, that's right, the same man known for his soothing narrations and authoritative roles found himself at the center of a wrongful death lawsuit. This incident dates back to 2008, when Freeman was involved in a car accident that tragically spiraled into the courts. Imagine this, a quiet evening, a car speeding down the Mississippi roads, and suddenly, a disaster that not only leaves physical scars, but legal ones too. Freeman, alongside other defendants, faced allegations that rocked his otherwise serene public persona. The case, fraught with tension and speculation, was settled quietly out of court in 2009. But what happened behind those closed doors? Well, let's just say it's a mixture of legal maneuvers and high-stakes negotiation. Picture Freeman, usually seen in the calmest of scenes, now sitting across from lawyers and plaintiffs. You can almost hear his deep voice resonating through the courtroom, though this time it's in his defense. He reportedly said in a statement that while accidents are tragic, the truth of responsibility is not always as clear-cut as it seems. It's one of those times when the man known for portraying God needed more than just divine intervention. He needed good legal counsel. So, what's the juice? Well, sources close to the case mentioned that negotiations were intense. Imagine teams of lawyers huddled over mountains of paperwork while whispers and stern looks were exchanged. The settlement figure, though undisclosed, likely hit a number that made everyone gulp. And throughout it all, Freeman maintained his dignity, projecting that characteristic calm, yes, even amidst the storm of a lawsuit. The public reaction? It was a mix of shock and a dash of Hollywood gossip. Fans and critics alike took to forums and social media, debating whether their beloved star was at fault or just caught in an unfortunate situation. Freeman himself lamented the public's rush to judgment, urging people to look beyond the headlines. Though the lawsuit was settled, Freeman's challenges were far from over, as the whispers of scandal soon threatened to overshadow his achievements. Rumors and reputations. In the world of Hollywood, where the spotlight never dims, even a whisper can echo like a shout. Such was the case for Morgan Freeman, an actor whose commanding presence has graced the screen in roles that demand integrity and wisdom. However, back in 2009, a storm brewed not on set, but in the tabloids. Rumors swirled about an alleged inappropriate relationship between Freeman and his step-granddaughter, Idina Hines, stirring controversy and casting a long shadow over his storied career. Now let's unpack this, shall we? Picture it. Freeman, a figure so often seen as the moral compass in his films, suddenly caught in a narrative twist that could rival any of his blockbuster plots. The allegations emerged amidst Freeman's divorce proceedings, a time when every aspect of a celebrity's life is magnified under the public's relentless microscope. Both Freeman and Hines vehemently denied the rumors, with Freeman stating, "The recent reports of any pending marriage or romantic relationship of me to anyone are defamatory fabrications from the tabloid media designed to sell papers." Imagine the chatter at water coolers everywhere as fans and critics alike grappled with the dissonance between the actor they admired and the salacious gossip. Could the voice of God really have fallen so far, one might ask, half jokingly, half seriously? Hines herself, an aspiring actress, found her own career overshadowed by the scandal. In an interview, she expressed her frustration, saying, "These stories about me and my grandfather are not only untrue, they are also hurtful to me and my family." This saga serves as a poignant chapter in Freeman's public life, reminding us that behind the characters, celebrities are subject to the same trials and tribulations as anyone else. As viewers, we're left to ponder the ethics of entertainment journalism. Are we too quick to judge based on rumors, perhaps? Despite clearing up rumors about his personal life, Freeman faced another ordeal as familial tensions emerged in the wake of a tragic family loss. Estate battle blues. The legal squabble over Idina Hines' estate, following her untimely death in 2015, is a stark reminder of how tragedy can quickly spill into conflict, especially when a celebrity like Morgan Freeman is involved. Hines, Freeman's step-granddaughter, was not just family. She was an aspiring actress whose life was brutally cut short. The aftermath? A tangled legal mess that thrust Freeman into an unexpected spotlight. Picture this. Freeman, already a Hollywood titan, now navigating the choppy waters of a family estate battle. The media buzzed with rumors and speculations. Was there a rift in the Freeman family? What was at stake? It was the kind of drama that could fuel tabloid headlines for months. Here's a slice of the chaos. Reports swirled that Freeman and his family disagreed on the division of Hines' assets, which included potential earnings from her burgeoning acting career. This wasn't just about money. It was about preserving a legacy that Hines never got to build. In an interview, Freeman lamented, "It's a sad state of affairs when a family's grief is compounded by legal proceedings." Now, imagine Freeman, a figure known for his commanding presence and deep resonant voice, reduced to discussing estate plans and legal strategies. Not exactly the script you'd expect for an Oscar winner, right? The situation highlights how even celebrities aren't shielded from the complexities and heartbreak of estate disputes. Having navigated the rough waters of family disputes, Freeman embarked on a spiritual exploration, seeking deeper understandings that questioned traditional beliefs. Freeman's faithful musings. Can you imagine having a chat with God? Well, for Morgan Freeman, exploring the divine didn't involve altars or church pews, but rather the vast universe itself. In his 2016 adventure with National Geographic, The Story of God, Freeman took viewers on a quest not just across the globe, but into the myriad beliefs that shape our understanding of the divine. What he found was not a solid affirmation of traditional deities, but a profound respect for the cosmos and the scientific explanations that underpin our world. Freeman's journey was marked by moments of awe in the face of science's vast explanations of the cosmos. He remarked on several occasions that his spiritual experiences were rooted not in organized worship, but in understanding the universe through the lens of science. The more we learn about the workings of the universe, the more questions we have. Freeman mused during an interview. This reflection encapsulates his belief that true spirituality comes from our ceaseless quest for knowledge, rather than the acceptance of established doctrines. Throughout the series, Freeman met with religious leaders, scientists, and devotees of various faiths, approaching each conversation with a curious, albeit slightly skeptical, tone. He was particularly moved by discoveries that bridge the gap between scientific phenomena and spiritual experiences. In one memorable episode, Freeman explored the neuroscientific underpinnings of religious experiences, suggesting that what we consider divine might just be a part of our brain's hardwiring. The response from the public and critics alike ranged from admiration for his open-minded exploration to criticism from those who felt he dismissed traditional religious beliefs too readily. Despite the mixed reviews, Freeman's approach resonated with many who find themselves at the crossroads of faith and fact. "I'm not really a man of faith, but of curiosity," he declared, echoing the sentiments of viewers who align with a more agnostic approach to the mysteries of life. Yet as Freeman explored the vast realms of faith and science, another storm was brewing. A controversy that would test his reputation in ways he never expected. Freeman's controversial chapter. When CNN released a report in 2018 detailing several allegations of harassment against Morgan Freeman, it caught the public and the film industry by surprise. The revered actor, known for his commanding voice and memorable roles, was suddenly under scrutiny. The allegations came primarily from individuals who had worked closely with Freeman on various film sets and at his production company, Revelations Entertainment. The story begins with an investigation that revealed uncomfortable interactions that, according to some staff members, seemed to be part of a larger pattern of inappropriate behavior. One such incident described Freeman making unsolicited comments about the bodies of female staff members. Another incident involved a young production assistant who alleged that Freeman had repeatedly tried to lift her skirt and asked if she was wearing underwear. Freeman's response was swift and straightforward. He apologized to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected by his actions, clarifying that it was never his intention to upset anyone. His statement, meant to calm the waters, received mixed reactions from the public and his peers in the industry. Some viewed his apology as sincere and a recognition of his missteps, while others criticized it as vague and insufficient in addressing the gravity of the accusations. The impact of these allegations was significant. Freeman, an actor often celebrated not just for his talent, but also for his perceived moral authority, thanks in part to roles such as God in Bruce Almighty, or the wise and judicious characters in films like The Shawshank Redemption, faced a tarnished reputation. The public began to debate and discuss the implications of his alleged actions, especially in the context of the #MeToo movement, which was at its peak at the time. Despite the controversy, Freeman's career did not come to a halt. He continued to work, although the shadow of these allegations followed him. Transitioning from the turbulent waves of his career, let's sail into the calm seas of Morgan Freeman's current interests and the tranquility of his family life, shining a light on the sides of him that resonate with warmth and wisdom. Current interests. Did you know that Morgan Freeman is not just a phenomenal actor, but also a dedicated beekeeper? Yes, that's right. In his quest to help counteract the decline of honeybees, he converted his 124-acre ranch in Mississippi into a sanctuary for these buzzing pollinators. Freeman's commitment to beekeeping showcases his love for nature and his proactive steps towards environmental sustainability. Relationships and family life. Away from the limelight, Freeman cherishes a robust and loving relationship with his family. As a father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, he embodies the role of the wise elder not just on screen, but in his family dynamics as well. His life is a tapestry woven with strong familial ties, marked by gatherings where his soothing voice might recount stories not of Hollywood, but of humorous everyday anecdotes and life lessons. Greatest achievements. Morgan Freeman's illustrious career is studded with numerous accolades, but none as prestigious as the Academy Award he clinched for Best Supporting Actor in $1 Million Baby. This Oscar not only cemented his status as a Hollywood legend, but also silenced critics, proving his versatility and depth as an actor. Freeman's achievements serve as a beacon for aspiring actors, illustrating that perseverance paired with passion can indeed lead to greatness. Net worth and wealth. Let's talk numbers. Morgan Freeman's net worth is estimated to be around a staggering $250 million. This financial fortress was built through decades of iconic roles that not only boosted box office sales, but also established Freeman as a brand synonymous with integrity and depth. His wealth reflects his career's longevity and his smart choices, both in scripts and investments. Houses and real estate. One of his most notable homes is nestled in the heart of Mississippi, a serene 124-acre sanctuary near Charleston. This estate isn't just a home. It's a testament to Freeman's roots and his commitment to environmental conservation. The hacienda-style abode, constructed on land originally purchased from his parents in 1991, doubles as a haven for wildlife and a vibrant bee sanctuary. In 2019, Freeman took a stand against the declining bee populations by importing 26 beehives and transforming his estate with lavender and magnolia trees to support these crucial pollinators. Cars and vehicles. Morgan Freeman, with his impeccable taste and discerning eye for detail, has curated a stunning collection of vehicles which include a Tesla Model X, an electric marvel with 1,020 horsepower, capable of sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. This sleek SUV is a testament to Freeman's admiration for Elon Musk and his forward-thinking technology. A 1966 Ford Mustang GT 350, a nod to classic American muscle. This car features a 289 CID Cobra V8 engine with 306 horsepower. Freeman fell in love with it during the filming of Bucket List and opted for the 1966 model instead of the 1965 Shelby GT 350. A BMW 7 Series 740i. Known for its luxury and comfort, this sedan houses a 3.0-liter i6 engine, producing 320 horsepower. Freeman purchased it for restoration, a project reflecting his appreciation for both classic and modern automotive design. A GMC Yukon Denali, a robust and luxurious SUV powered by a 5.3-liter V8 engine with 355 horsepower. The Denali is Freeman's go-to for a blend of power, comfort, and advanced technology. What did you find most surprising or insightful about this deep dive into the hidden layers of Morgan Freeman? Share your thoughts by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, we think you'll like one of these that's on your screen now. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.